Windows, a pretty short video. All I want to do is just kind of give you my overall impressions now that I went through the upgrade inside Windows. I just wanted to just go over a few things that I noticed that are kind of really big changes. So let's go over the first big thing that kind of changed, is a change, is the start menu here at the bottom. As you know from all the previous Windows that we had before, we had our Windows icon in the far left hand corner. Now you can see it's in the middle. When you press the Windows button, you get this menu that's dead center. And I guess if you're a guy like me who has a ton of icons that are always on the left, I guess this is actually better because then it's not in the way. So a lot of times people are always trying to access the settings menu. So here's settings right here. Let's open that up. As you can see, it's dramatically changed. It is nothing like it. Let me show you what the system looks like. This is completely different. This is a complete overhaul. If you want to see your specs, I'll show you my specs so you can check out my system. Don't try to hack me. I'm only going to show you for a second. But just in this one panel alone, we could spend each video going over each panel. I mean, it's just so much to unpack here. I mean, just in this one file, all these things are so different. So we're really going to have to take some time to really go through and learn each one of these tabs. Personalization, that has also changed a lot. I mean, look at it. It's just the different backgrounds that you get for stock. They're stunning. They're different. But you can still put your own backgrounds in here. But it's definitely another area we're going to have to focus on. The app section has also been shortened and smaller. It used to be much longer screen. It's definitely more streamlined than it was. And like I said, we just have so many things. Your network settings, those have changed. The way that looks is completely different. It's nothing like it was before. I mean, talking about a dramatic change. This is just such a dramatic change. I just can't say it enough times. So this whole system, this whole screen here, I'm backing out of it. You can see it's different. So for me, I'm old school. I use something called a control panel a lot. And just in case you wondered, the control panel is still here. I have two monitors, so it actually popped up on my other screen. But you still have your control panel. A lot of the things that were in it are gone. But one that I like to use, and I'm going to do a video about this one, is this backup and restore, which has been here since Windows 7. This is how I'm going to show everyone how to make a backup copy of your Windows system. So make sure you subscribe to the channel because I'm going to show you how to do this in an easy way. And this is very important because when you do this, if you lose your system and crashes, you can recover your system by having an image file on another drive. And then, that means everything from the time you created that image file will be restorable. So we're going to do that in another video. Another area I'd like to go over in another video would be the Windows Defender firewall. It's very complicated because it seems like it is so protective every time you try to do something, and that typically triggers an alert. I see the power options is still here, but when I click on it, and this has gotten changed a lot. I used to have a lot more things on the left here. They're gone now. There's not much here anymore for us to play with. User accounts, that pretty much remains the same. And device manager, another area that I go to quite often. Looks like we've got a device there that's saying it's unknown. Who knows what that is? And I also got an error here on this Qualcomm, which I do believe is just because let's see. So updating a driver, that's still the same way. But for some reason I'm getting an error on my Bluetooth there. So something I'll have to investigate later. But a lot of this stuff has been the same for many years. Another thing that is new is this new desktop thingy here where you can bring up and have different desktops. As you can see, there's the live streaming desktop and here's the one I'm on. So this allows you to kind of get the multi-window feeling when you only have one monitor, hence the word Windows. Then you have this search thing here, which you can simply type in whatever you're working for. We also, we have Alexa in here. Haven't tried to use her just yet on here, but we're gonna have some fun with her because she can do quite a few things now. And I don't even know, Cortana, she's still here, but I don't really see what the point of her is. she's really not that useful as far as I'm concerned. Maybe she's gotten better in this version. If you're an old Internet Explorer user, here is Internet Explorer, which has now been rebranded as the Edge browser. Let's see. And you can just kind of get an idea for it. It's definitely different. But they're trying really hard. And to me, it's starting to look more and more like Google Chrome. It's even already automatically imported most of all my bookmarks, and it's kind of like sometimes I forget that this is not Google Chrome, because I'll show you Google Chrome. Let me see, maybe I will. And you can see it's very similar, almost if not the same, you know. So we are looking at Google Chrome, Internet Explorer, Google Chrome, Internet Explorer. So they are really, I mean, trying to eliminate Google from the web browser business. I see you, Microsoft. I see you. You're trying very hard. As far as your file browser, which I'll show you that here in a second. Let me get to, because that also, we used to call this area My Computer is what we used to call it, and this was the screen that showed you how much space you had in your drives, etc., etc. And as you can see, these icons are different. All the folder icons have gotten a new feeling to them, a new look to them. So they're different. They're all still working. Email, that is pretty much the same as it was in Windows 10. If you're a Microsoft Office user, your activation will carry over, so you will not have to reactivate your Microsoft Office. There's some other things too, like you get TikTok. Like, you know, you can watch TikTok videos now. I don't know if you can do that on Windows 10, but now we can go through TikTok if you like. And I do like to watch. I'm on TikTok. Find me on TikTok under Ohio Cannabis Live. If you like to follow me on TikTok, I'm just learning it, so it's not going to be that entertaining yet, but I'm trying real hard. And again, like I said, if you're new to my channel, remember, it's going to be a lot of different things. It's going to be some health stuff, as you've seen recently. It's going to be some stuff about going on adventures. We're going to be chasing UFOs. I got a UFO video to talk to y'all about, but that's another video. That's another playlist. But we got something to talk about, man, because there's something going on, and I want to talk about it, and I want to see if we can get some stuff on screen. So we'll work on that next time. I'm still learning how to do all this stuff with this Windows 11. What else? Down here in the bottom right hand corner, this is a little weird, but apps using your microphone. You click on this and goes right to showing you, wow, all these different apps that are sneakily using your microphone. And you can obviously disable and control that. Like, why does the 3D viewer need my microphone? Look at that. Last time I used Cortana, Alexa, was last year, but it says here I lose Cortana. No, that's the camera. Don't have my glasses on. And you know, so this screen too is a little bit different than it was, and I guess because of the type of theme I'm using, everything kind of has that dark look to it. So we can right click and go to personalize, and you know, maybe when it's lighten that up, it's a little bit ugly. Let's go a little bit lighter. I love blue, so you know me. And that's a nice theme there. That's pretty. We'll do a whole nother video on how to get really fancy with your themes, but I just wanted to show you guys some other ones that they have on here. This is probably the same thing as the one you're seeing, but just doesn't have the darker look to it. So I like this one. It's a little bit better. You know, it's pretty cool. Far as we're going to do some gaming stuff too. I'm going to play some Call of Duty. Not in this video, but in another video. So make sure you hit that like, subscribe button, because we're going to have a lot of fun with Windows 11, because I'm dying to know how the Call of Duty is going to perform with Windows 11. So, you know, overall my impressions are, I think there's a lot for me to experience. I'm going to definitely have to do another video about my overall impressions of what I like about it and what I don't like. But so far as the speed, it's been pretty consistently, pretty snappy so far. I mean, windows are popping up pretty quickly. I mean, although I have 32 gigs of RAM, so it's like no way it could be popping up slow with that much RAM. But and I'm running an i9 processor, so it's like slow is not in my vocabulary at this point. So if something were going slow, I would be really concerned. We do a task manager. Let's see if we can look and see what's going on for processes before I go. Performance wise, you know, we don't see any memory leak. Doesn't look like it. I mean, I got a lot of RAM, so I mean, if it was a memory leak, I'd have to look really hard to see if there's something eating up memory. But you know, process wise, everything looks to be decent. I don't see anything too crazy that worries me. But yeah, first all impressions, you know, I like it. It's not as bad as I thought it was gonna be, and I'd love to know what you thought about it in the comments, or if you've already upgraded, or you're thinking about upgrading, or if I've done enough in this video to make you feel like it's time for you to make the change. I'd love to hear from you. And you know, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments, and I'll do my best to give you the best answers, best of my knowledge. Just so you know, I've been working on computers since I was 11 years old. Started out with a copying board, and I have a brain injury, so I wasn't able to do what I thought I was going to do about computers, but right now this is something for me to do to try to help me with my brain injury. So every time you hit the like button and every time you subscribe, that motivates me to get back on here and fight through my health to do another video for you. So again, I thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you next time. Peace.